Alright, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be unboxing my very first pair of S shoes. I really wanted a pair of S's back in the day, like back when I was in like grade 6, grade 7. They were all the rage back then, but unfortunately they weren't really readily available at like normal stores. Like you had to go to a skate store, and even then they were like $100 plus shoes back then in Australia in like the early 2000s. So I never had a pair of S's. Fun fact, I actually got like a pair of like knockoff no-name shoes from like Payless Shoes, and I drew the ES logo on the tongue, and I fooled everybody at school. Everybody at school thought I had S's, but these are my first pair of S's. Big shouts out to my homie Spencer Newsy for hooking me up with this pair of shoes. These are the Imprints. So these are like a newer style S shoe. I kind of wanted a pair of S's. Like he gave me the option to pick from a bunch of different S's, but I wanted these ones purely for aesthetics and for like chilling, not so much for skating. So the first thing I noticed is the smell. Like I feel like it's such a nostalgic smell because there was a local skate shop near my local park growing up called Snow Scene, and they used to have a bunch of S's. As soon as you walk through that front door, this is the smell you would smell because they had like a whole wall of like S's. So yeah, crazy nostalgic feeling right now. So I got the Imprints in like blue / gray / black. I wanted this colorway because I felt like they would go with more of my clothes, like my jorts and stuff. I'm not too sure if I'd be able to rock these with jeans because most of my jeans are like cut at the bottom, so there might be a little bit of a clash there, but these are sick. One thing I really like about S is that there's so much technology going into the shoes now. Like they've really buckled down on like what works and what doesn't work, and I feel like these have the most technology compared to other skate shoes on the market right now. These kind of give off like a kind of outdoor lifestyle kind of hiking / river / like climbing shoe, which I like. Haven't got the toe cap though. There's like 2 layers of toe cap. There's probably one more layer underneath there if that'll focus, but yeah, these look super durable and they don't feel like paper. They feel like a decent weight. But yeah, these are super sick. Like I'm so grateful to have these shoes. Like I was saying earlier about like the hiking / water shoe, those shoelaces are like kind of hiking style shoelaces, which are sick. The other one looks like. I'm honestly so hyped because for a while there, S was kind of like peaking in the early 2000s, and it was kind of like you didn't really hear about S anymore, and then now S are like coming back in full force, so it's super sick to see that. But yeah, these are the shoes right here. Very stoked. Shouts out to Fred over at S. On the heel cap there it says International. I don't know if that's going to focus. S International, there you go, and there's that logo on the sole right there. Yeah, these are so sick. Growing up skating, like the kids that had S were like my friends' older brothers, and like, you know, when you're a young kid skating and you might just be like skating the street in front of your friend's house, and like the older brother's friends come out and skate, and it's kind of like watching a mini demo because they're like better at skating than you are. Well, they all had S's back in the day, and it was just crazy to see. And these were like the most, like I wanted S's so bad when I was in grade 6. I was like begging and pleading, but obviously these were like $100+ shoes back then. I came from a poor background. Like I grew up pretty poor, so S's weren't really something I could get as a child. But yeah, super stoked to see that kind of come full circle. There's a reflective, it looks like it's reflective, let's see. Yeah, there's a reflective, like almost like, I think it's like a 3M reflective patch on the back there. That's good too for like visibility at night. I like that they've thrown that in. And then just the strap on the heel here too for obviously putting shoes on and off. And if you're like me, I run my skate shoes loose enough to where I can just kind of slide them on and pull them off without having to do the laces up. So that is a good plus because you can just pull this off instead of like putting your thumb in the shoe and then stepping on your thumb and like grazing the outside of your thumb all up. So yeah, really stoked on that. I remember back in the day, puffy shoes were like the rage. I would get some tongues from an older set of skate shoes and cut them out and like put them in the shoe to make the skate shoe like even puffier. That was a crazy fad back in the day. Comment below if you remember those times, or if you partook in those puffy shoe era kind of double tonguing stees, because I know I did. Yeah, I just really like the design of this shoe. It's very on brand for S, and it's like very kind of, not so much like Y2K, but just very on brand for S to have this kind of design shoe. Really dig to the design. Another reason why I probably won't skate these though, people in the comments are probably going to be like, oh, you're so lame, like you should skate them, but I kind of want to keep these fresh because they look so good. I don't want to muck them up. I mean, I'm sure I could get another set, but I just really like how these look and I want to keep them nice and tidy. These are like a kind of, for me, like first look at these, I kind of feel like they're like a blend of like an Air Max 110 or an Air Max 95, sorry, I should say, with like a traditional S skate shoe. I think it's giving that because of the lace loops here and then how they come down like that. But yeah, very techy. I'm super happy I went with this colorway because I was looking at like, there's like green and red and black and gray, I think, and I was looking at those, but I feel like I dig this colorway way more, honestly. And I like how there's like a little speckle of white in the sole and like around the cup as well. I'm pretty sure these are, I could be wrong, are these vulcanized or are these cup sole? I think they're cup sole, no? I really still can't tell the difference, although I've been skating for all these years, but yeah, damn, these are so sick. They're giving, I wonder if these are the Michelin sole, because it's kind of giving that Michelin kind of sole look. But yeah, stoked on these. Very, very happy to have these. Just having the box is sick too, because like, just that branding of S is like so monumental to me. So it's like crazy to see how things come all the way around full circle. But yeah, very stoked on these. Thank you again to Spencer and Fred over at S for sending me these shoes. Okay. It's confusing. Should I run the laces in or out? In is like super 2000s, like OG 2000 spec.
Wait, show me.
Then you just tie them up and then leave the laces on the inside.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah, that was like big Y2K type of thing.
I had the black and pink DC.
Oh, the old DCs, yeah. They're another big one.
And tuck them in.
That was the style back then. And then people even used to get tongues off other shoes, cut them off, and then put them on the inside of their shoes to make them even puffier.
Really?
Yeah, that was like a big thing back in the day, big trend. And then through here. How did I do it? I went this way, didn't I? Yeah, in. That looked probably pretty much right. I'll just run the laces on the inside. Oh, they feel comfy. They feel really comfy. Like there's like a lot of like support and like.
What size did you get?
10. There's like heaps of like wrap around like the arch of my foot, and then over here too. These feel massive because like I'm used to wearing Converse. These feel like moon boots right now. Let's go outside and we'll see. Go out in the sun. How they look on my feet? They look cool. They feel really comfy. I was almost gonna get the green and red, but I feel like these suit me way more. They feel really like I'm walking on air. I feel like I look like Spencer. Because sometimes he'll wear jorts and like S's, and like I feel like I look like Spencer right now. S's, look. Okay, it says S right on the bottom there. One thing I completely didn't realize these shoes had, and which is actually pretty sick, there's actually a stash pocket. So on the tongue, if you lift up this part here, there's a little stash spot right there. I think this is sick because back in the early 2000s, a lot of brands were like doing stash spots. I'm pretty sure Globe did it with like the CCTV, the Chet Thomas ones, but I know S did it as well. But yeah, it's sick to see them still doing the stash spot because that is super nostalgic. Like I tripped way out when I figured this out with these pair of shoes. One thing to mention before I end this video, having a sale over at eveningmob.com. So these hats here are on sale for 15 each. Same with this hat right here. Free stickers of every order. I'm just trying to move some stuff so I have some space for the summertime drop, which is coming up in a couple months. So yeah, if you guys want to support me further, head on over to eveningmob.com, pick something up. Free stickers with every order. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.